I'm Bill with K&R Travel Bug. We're at the Camping World today at Avondale, Arizona. Mitch has been showing us around. This is the Avalanche by Keystone 378BH. And we're gonna answer the question, will I fit? Let's go. I'm Bill from K&R Travel Bug. I'm 6'10".
I'm 6'10".
Most people aren't 6'10". I'm 6'10". Most people aren't that tall. I'm 6'10". Have I mentioned that? So the whole point of these videos is to find out, will I fit? 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 We are on a mission to find that perfect RV that will fit a big and tall person like myself. So chances are if I fit, another person that's tall will fit as well.
Look at this thing. There is a ton of storage in here and it's all multi-purpose. I mean, this spot right here, that could be your kids' fort. But seriously, that little trap door into the kids' bedroom is the perfect place to throw those stinky, disgusting, smelly shoes so they're not stanking up that little bunk room. And if you happen to be traveling with a pet, like a cat, you could throw the litter box back here. The cat does its business and keeps the mess back here. K&R Travel Bug. We are going to start in the kitchen, the heart of the home, my favorite part of any RV. And the one thing that I really love about these fifth wheels is the ceiling height. While I may not be as tall as my lovely husband is, the ceiling heights just open up a space, they make the home feel bigger, and they really make it feel like a home and not an RV. Now this kitchen has a fantastic layout. In fact, if you'll notice, just checking out this whole living space here, I'm reminded of that Grand Design we did a tour on. To find out how this RV compares to the Grand Design, follow the link right here. The first thing I love is an island. It's great because it is multi-purpose. Here we have a sink to get all those dishes done, but you have tons of countertop space. You could even throw up a couple of bar stools as an eating space as well. Of course, as you enter the door, you come to another one of my favorites, the coffee bar. You have lots of room for storage for your appliances, your canned goods, your pantry items. You even have a place to throw your keys, your cell phone, whatever. I love this little area, super duper smart. And speaking of pantry, this rig's got one, and it's got a big one. That's what she said. Check out this pantry. You have tons and tons and tons of storage. So much shelving, you can store your really tall cereal boxes, your cans, anything and everything you need for your kitchen can go in here. Now, the one drawback I do see already is the way this door opens. So you can see it doesn't fully open because it runs into the refrigerator and the slide out. That's kind of a bummer. But hey, for extra storage, I'll live with it. Moving on from the pantry, you have another huge refrigerator. In fact, it seems as though it's an 18 cubic foot refrigerator. Plenty of room to store all of your groceries so you don't have to go to the store every other day. And of course, as a bonus, because it runs off both electric and propane, it's great for boondocking too. Now, I really love the stove and oven combo they have in this rig. I will say I wish they would have put in a residential one. They've got the space and you would have had so much more cooking room. But I do have to say it is a really nice unit. You've got your 3-burner stove and you've got a bigger than normal RV oven, so you can still bake so many of your goods in that thing. Just above the stove and oven, you do have a very large microwave oven. Now, it's not a convection microwave oven, but the space is large enough that you could upgrade to one in that space. And again, you have more storage. You've got storage above the stove, you got storage next to the stove, storage in the island, storage galore. It's a storage palooza. Now that's my favorite part of the RV. Let's kick it to Bill for his favorite part.
Welcome to the living area. Right off the bat, I do like the fact that I can stare directly at the television. It has the audio system right under the television, and under that is the fireplace. Your fireplace will do a great job of help keeping you warm until it's in those freezing temperatures, then you'll want to kick on furnace. I like that there's enough seating here for at least 4 family members. It does seem like it's geared towards whoever the king of the household is gets this fine seat, and the rest are just sort of a afterthought. There's a couple of cup holders here. This one does recline, but again, it's not really going to help you. It goes about a little past my knees, but not everybody has that problem. I can hear Natasha in my head right now. If only she were sitting right here beside me. Whoa!
So what is it that I would say, my love?
That there's no dedicated dining space to eat as a family.
That's one thing that we struggle with on all of these RV tours, is they either have a great kitchen layout and then maybe a not so great living room layout, or a great living room layout and a poor kitchen layout, or they take some feature away. I will say for this Avalanche, I do see that there is a section here for a table to slide into, so you can have a small table on the 3 seats of the couch here, but that's just not the same as sitting around a table and having a meal. I will also point out that there's a huge area right in front of this recliner that a table could go in. Perhaps if you utilized this wall here for a drop-down table, or had some kind of retractable extension for the island, then the whole family really could sit together and have a meal.
But we're not nitpicking. We can stand up here, so that's kind of the point of this, right?
Absolutely.
I can't really recline comfortably. I'm going to need an ottoman or something to put my feet on. That'll solve that problem. And good thing, because you just said there's plenty of room in front of me. Let's move on.
That means it's time for me to go.
Now, another thing we like to check out is the height of the slides. Obviously, this couch takes up most of the slide, but there is a chance you could knock your head on the slide if you're not paying attention. This slide, I'm going to say, is 6'10". It's built just for me. Perfect. Actually, it probably knocked my head on the crown molding here, but who's to complain?
Before we move on from the main living area, I just want to point out this feature right here. There's not enough space next to the front entry, but Keystone was thinking when they designed this, they have a designated area to hang your coats, your jackets, your dog leash, There's even key hooks here so you can hang up your car keys, your truck keys. And there's a cork board here so you can post special messages, reminders, or hang a picture. That's a really neat feature we've not seen in this floor plan before.
So, Mom's happy with the kitchen. Dad's pretty happy with the living room setup. Let's see what they got for the kids. Cool! Again, raise the door up. What are you doing with this space? Come on.
Wake up! We're not done yet!
Whoa, hey, welcome to the bunkhouse. As you just saw, I could actually lay down. Of course, it's the whole width of the RV, but what the hey? Mama gets mad at me, kicks me out for the night. I'll come bunk with the kids. We're answering the tough questions, folks. Will I fit? And I fit. Let me hop down. Give me a couple minutes. So this here actually folds up, and there's a little notch here. Keep it out of the way. Then you have a couch to sit on, and of course this here will fold out to another bed as well. So you have one sleeping here, one or two sleeping on this, depending on the size of your kids.
I'm 5'6". I want to see if I can fit up there. One thing I did find was that ladder Bill had climbed up before is not mobile. So the only way the kiddos are getting up here is either by climbing on the couch or getting a step stool. Let's see if this old lady can get up there. Oh my gosh. So at 5'6", I'm just a tad too long for this bunk, but really, you know, children or even small teenagers could fit up here quite easily.
But there's a ton more sleeping room on the other side.
Bill checked out bunk number 1. Of course, just to the left of that bunk, there is another sleeping area for another child. It's more square shape than rectangular shape. So if you've got somebody sleeping all the way across here, you don't have a lot of room on the other side. However, if you have normal sized children, you should be able to fit one this way and one that way, and each should have plenty of head and leg room. Now I'm curious how big this bunk is down below. Let's check it out. Now, if you'll recall, we've got an outdoor kitchen in this slide out. So although this is directly beneath that really tall portion of the slide, it doesn't actually go as deep. But here I am, 5'6", and I still have inches to spare above my head. So a teenager, an adult, could easily sleep here. Well, you've got plenty of sleeping room for all of your kids, but where are you going to put all of their stuff? They do have a really cool cubby here that almost looks dual purpose. It looks like one, it could work for entertainment because it does have TV hookups, but two, it could also be used for storage. You could put some cubes in here. You could put some of those plastic storage bins in there. This is a great space for the kids' things. There's also 4 pull-out drawers. They're not very big, not very deep, but they do offer more space for stuff. And you've got 2 additional cupboards up above for more of their things.
Earlier we were outside, we noticed there was another entry door to get into the RV. Pretty sure I know what's in there, but let's go check it out. Again, look at this room. Help me out. Plenty of headroom in here, so to answer that question, will I fit? I fit standing up. Now let's see if I needed to, coming in from the outdoors, can I comfortably sit on the toilet? Just because we're filming, the door's open. Probably wouldn't be if I'm using the bathroom, but even with the door open and the door here, still plenty of room. A little bit squished in here, but really not that bad.
My favorite feature, again, is gonna be storage. And you do have this mirror and medicine cabinet here, the sink, and then there is a storage shelf down below. This is just another handy feature I wish we had in our rig. One, because the kids can come in from outside to do their business and not track their mess all over my house. And two, it would just be nice to have an extra bathroom because my teenage daughter likes to hog ours all the time.
Well, that's it for the lower level. Let's head on upstairs. We gotta do the stair test. How many steps can I go up before I get crunched? 3. Woo-wee! That's a pretty tight fit. If I had to guess, I could touch my shoulder, maybe 6'2". And here's the bathroom door. So again, you're gonna want to open this before you come upstairs. Bye-bye. Woohoo, you like that magic trick? Come on up here, let me show you the bathroom. Alright, so I'm on the toilet, doing the seated test. I'm comfortable there. I like that. Another thing I like to do when we're touring these is hop in the shower. See if I got any room in there.
Keep your clothes on, honey.
Well, again, I like to say the skylight is your friend. I still have to duck in the skylight, but it gives me a little bit more room. So that's not super comfortable, but what I usually end up doing, as you may have seen before, I would just end up sitting down, soaping up, hosing down, getting out of the shower. Again, I'm a pretty big boy. As you saw there, elbow room's a little limited, but not too bad.
So Bill is wondering if he's gonna fit in any of these spaces. I'm wondering if our stuff is gonna fit in any of these spaces. And this bathroom has some decent storage. There's not a lot of room next to the cabinets, but they did utilize it for space. You could easily roll up some towels, throw your TP up there, your toiletry items, whatever. You've got room. Of course, you have a medicine cabinet with more shelving, more room, and there is a couple of shelves underneath the sink as well. So yeah, you could get away with storing all of your things in this bathroom.
Hey folks, we're in the bedroom, and just like the bathroom and the hallway coming up here, headspace is a little limited, so I'm gonna sit down on the bed here to tell you about the bedroom. But again, the bedroom is another place that I would be sharing with my lovely wife, so I wonder if she would join me. Let me try that crazy magic trick again. Whoa, it worked!
You rang?
Yes, tell us, what do you think about the bedroom? First things I notice, of course, this appears to be a king-size bed.
Ooh.
But there only seems to be a tiny little shelf and a little bit of storage on your side of the bed.
Yeah, just enough to put my glasses, my cell phone, maybe my Kindle, and that's really about it. So for all of you out there who use CPAP machines, you would struggle finding a place to store it.
The tops of the valances on the windows can be used as a shelf.
And as we've mentioned in all of our other RV tour videos, the bed does have an lift that opens up to reveal more storage, of course. And you have a spacious closet as well. Plenty of room to hang your things, store some things down below.
And I'm guessing shove a washer and dryer into this side over here.
There's even a shelf up above where you could hang your clothes. So more great space to utilize. You just may have to get yourself some plastic totes or some cubbies to store those items.
Other things that always catch my eye is that there is a space to mount a TV to the wall with your plugins and your coaxial hookups right above it.
Mm-hmm. And just below it, as you come down the wall, you do have a big, beautiful window, and you have a dresser drawer system as well. Of course, they're not huge, they're not deep, but they're a great place to store your unmentionables. And then you have a great desktop space for pictures, candles, your essential oils, whatever it is that you like to look at when you wake up in the morning.
PlayStation.
or your PlayStation. I guess I'll just have to wake up and look at this big, beautiful mug every morning.
So, final thoughts. Avalanche by Keystone 378BH.
Well, I do really love the layout. I really love the space. And I like the design. You know, it's definitely more modern, light and bright. There's plenty of space for the kids, a separate space for mom and dad. And I love the fact that there's an extra bathroom. I mean, come on. But does this rig answer the question?
Will I fit? So to answer that question of will I fit, again, not perfectly. In areas I would spend the majority of my time. I fit well, yes. But the upper bedroom, the bathroom wasn't very comfortable, so not perfect yet.
So the hunt continues for that magical unicorn RV out there for the big and tall.
If this is the RV for you, I hope you enjoyed this video. Either way, if you could, give it a thumbs up.
And also, leave us a comment down below. What did you think of this rig? Would it work well for you and your family? Let us know in those comments.
If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell,
so you can be notified anytime we release a new travel nurse, RV maintenance or DIY, RV tours, or family adventure videos.
Well, I'm Bill.
And I'm Natasha with Nursing Our Travel Bug, encouraging you to nurse what makes you happy.
Take care.
Happy camping.